if you are able. If you are able, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, and honored guests to Convocation at the University of Waterloo. My name is Vivek Goel, and it is my honor to serve as President and Vice Chancellor and to preside over today's ceremony where we celebrate our graduates and their accomplishments. To our graduates, today we recognize your hard work, dedication, and accomplishments. You will cross the stage today having gained more than the lessons learned in the classroom or library. You have built relationships and made positive contributions to the university and our surrounding community. I see many family members, friends, and supporters of our graduates here in the audience. You should also be recognized for your important roles in supporting our graduates throughout their academic journey. Graduates, let's give a hand to your supporters. I also want to acknowledge that our world has faced some big challenges over the last few years. Global issues continue to affect our community in different ways and have played a part in shaping your experiences here. Through it all, you demonstrated resilience and perseverance. These attributes will serve you well as you enter the next phase of your lives. Today's celebration is based on tradition. The Haudenosaunee peoples also have a rich and vibrant culture that embraces knowledge sharing. As such, it is important to reflect and acknowledge that the University of Waterloo's campuses in Waterloo, Kitchener, and Cambridge are situated on the Haldimand Tract, land 6 miles on each side of the Grand River, granted to the Haudenosaunee of 6 nations. The land inside and surrounding the Haldimand Tract, including our Stratford campus, is the traditional territory of the Attawandaron, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee. I also acknowledge and recognize this area is now home to many diverse First Nation, Inuit, and Métis groups. As part of today's ceremony, a number of Indigenous components play a prominent role. Their inclusion reflects our commitment to truth and reconciliation. Our Eagle staff led our procession ahead of our mace. The mace is a traditional symbol of European origins, while the Eagle staff reflects the wisdom, strength, and honor of those that carry it in representation of nations across Turtle Island. The Chancellor and I are also proud to wear Indigenous beading on our regalia and are grateful to Marilyn Sutherland, a Cree master beader from Kitchener, for her work in adorning our robes. We will start the ceremony with a special Indigenous opening. It is my privilege to welcome the Cedar Hill Singers and Mayangan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper. As they make their way to the podium, I would like to extend a special thank you. Elder Henry provides a special Indigenous opening and closing to all of our ceremonies. His words serve an important role in the reconciliation process, and I've seen the impact they have on our graduates, our guests, and our university. Elder Henry.
Ani, bujo, sego, danse, sagoli. You know, these words that were given to us by our Creator is a word of welcoming to bring you into the light of the beautifulness of the day that it has brought us. And today, we're sharing a moment together, which wasn't always a part of our past. We wouldn't share these moments a number of years ago because Indigenous people were left out of all the fun, I guess, and the glory and all the good things that were happening in Canada. When settlers came to this country, they realized that there was a wealth of resources. And over time, they were so adamant about gathering those resources. And the Indigenous people who lived here throughout Turtle Island or North America were living here since time immemorial. And since those times, they learned how to honor all life that's around us. Everything our Creator brought to Mother Earth so that we can share these things. But there was a reason, I guess, that we had to get out of the way. And they pushed us to a side so they can gather much of the resources. Brings us to the mid-1700s when the residential schools began. And when our numbers reduced from about 60 million people to about 500,000, the rest of the children they thought would be now transformed into the way they think by putting us in residential schools. And so over 100 years, our children had to go to these schools and taken away from their culture, their language. And even during that time, they looked at Indigenous people and said, you can't participate in Canada. You can't have a lawyer. You can't join the military. You can't go to school. If you do, you'll lose your status as a Native person. And that's a true fact of Canadian history and American history. Today, our drum that you heard, Cedar Hill Singers, they revive us in our reminding of what it was before, when we walked on this earth in honor of all the beautiful things that this earth has to offer. And as Gladwin carried the Eagle Staff in, reflecting at a time when he couldn't join the military, he did join the military proudly. He carries that Eagle Staff with dignity. So we want to make sure that you know that now things have changed. Since a little while back, they started seeing what Indigenous people can bring to the world. And the beauty of it is we can share that together. I want to say thank you for coming to University of Waterloo, and I want to thank our leadership because they seen this. They wanted to make a change. And Truth and Reconciliation helped them understand that we can do something better in the future together if we want to. And your university has made a major commitment to that. So this is why I'm proud to stand with you today, because normally we wouldn't be up here on stage with you, wouldn't share our culture, wouldn't share our languages, we wouldn't share this moment with you. But we can today, and we're moving to a better world all together. Miigwech, everybody. It's an honor to be with you and watch you come across the stage today.
Thank you, Elder Henry, and thank you to our Cedar Hill Singers for gracing us in today's ceremony, and faculty, friends, family. Let's give it up to the graduating class of 2026. We not only have a house full, but you are the largest graduating class today. Okay, one more time. I see you have a lot of fans here. I'm Jagdeep Singh Bachar, your Chancellor, and I'm so honored to help you celebrate one of life's great milestones. My allegiance to this university goes back more than 30 years. Here is where my mind opened, and I began to believe that absolutely anything was possible. And I wish the same for all of you today.
This is by far, in my opinion, the most exciting, depending on your perspective, unsettling time to be alive since anyone in this room was born. I don't say that lightly. I've spent more than 12 years as the Chief Investment Officer at the University of California, managing over $250 billion Canadian dollars. My job is figuring out where the world is heading and betting big on that direction. And so much of that exciting innovation that is fueling this new era traces to places like Waterloo. So what I want to share with you as you step out into this beautiful world is 3 principles I believe are the most powerful tools that you can carry out of this great University of Waterloo. Stay curious, think big, and take risks. I'll start with curiosity. Recently, I had the pleasure of moderating a panel with 3 Nobel laureates, including Dr. Donna Strickland, Waterloo's own. And she said something that I haven't stopped thinking about. She said that the AI tools of the future are incredibly good at giving us answers, but they can't do something essential. They can't tell us what questions to ask. They can't teach us curiosity. Think about that. In a world that is flooded with information, the most valuable thing that you can possess is the ability to ask good questions. Now, every breakthrough starts that way. Someone looks around and says, why? Or what if? Or simply, can or should we do this? I have lived this. My family emigrated to Canada, probably like many of your families, from Nigeria in my case, when I was 15. At the consulate in Lagos, my father asked one question to the immigration officer: where should we go? My father said my son needed an engineering school and his daughter needed a medical school. The officer said one word: Waterloo. A few months later, the 4 of us landed in Canada, and 2 days after that, I started studying mechanical engineering. I was 15 years old with absolutely no idea what was ahead of me. But I was curious, and that curiosity has carried me farther than any of the 3 degrees I hold from this university. Look, a lot of great things simply start with one question. By being curious enough to ask, and then patient enough to chase the answer. And here's the thing about curiosity. It's almost always sparked by human connection. Our beautiful AI agents aren't going to inspire us. People are, places are, and life is. So stay open, stay in learning mode. Of course, that may sound strange to people who just spent years in school like all of you. But here's what I mean. Don't let today be the day that you stop being a student. Nurture and grow the curiosity you were born with. Walk out of here with your eyes open and your sense of wonder fully alive. Something could inspire you tomorrow and become the passion of your life if you let it in. So now I want to talk about thinking big. Once you've asked the right question, you need the courage and the confidence to imagine a big answer. I thought I was going to be an aeronautical engineer when I left here. I loved planes, I still do. I did all my work terms in aerospace companies. But guess what? The situation on the ground pivoted, changed, so I pivoted. None of that happened because I played it safe. It happened because at every single turning point, I gave myself permission to think bigger than what felt comfortable. Think about the world you're entering. When Google launched a while back, just the plain idea of organizing all of the world's information felt impossible. Now, can you multiply that by 1 billion? And that's where we are today. So please, don't shrink your ambitions or your audacious goals to match someone else's expectations or because you're afraid of change. You notice I said, please. I'm Canadian too. We can still be nice. We should always be kind and grateful. And remember that the world doesn't need more people who simply fit in. It needs people who reshape what's possible. That's us, and that's all of you. Which leads me to risk-taking. Here's the part nobody tells you at graduation. Curiosity sounds good, but without action, it's just daydreaming. Big thinking without execution, it's just a whiteboard. At some point, you must leap. My parents are lifelong teachers with an undying belief, and I know all other parents probably feel this way, that the greatest gift they could give their children was a good education. When we boarded that plane to Canada, they didn't have a detailed plan for life. What they had was confidence, that leap, that willingness to act before they had all the answers, even when they felt the pangs of fear. That changed the course of our family's life. Now, you will face moments like that, where the safe choice and the right choice are not the same thing. My advice is take the road less traveled. Start the company. Join the startup that isn't existing today. Publish the novel. Move to a city where you don't know anybody. Raise your hand for the project that scares you. Say yes before you feel ready. Because if you wait until you feel ready, you'll be waiting forever. And the world will pass you by. And that's a risk too. When you fail, and you will fail, because everyone who takes real risks does. Get back up. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the cost of admission. Stay curious, think big, take risks. That's the formula, and that's what Waterloo taught you, whether you realized it or not. And that's what the world needs from you. Not someday, right now, especially now. Network with members of the Waterloo community. Use this priceless, lifelong connection and be useful right back. Now, whilst all of this sounds good, I do want to remind myself and all of you that you cannot forget the people who helped get you here. They all clapped for you at the beginning, but they are your parents. They are your grandparents. They are your siblings. They are your friends. They are your partners. They're here and they're watching you online. They have propped you up even when you didn't see the shoulders you rested on. please thank them, hug them, take photographs with them, celebrate them, because they've earned this day as much as you have. Graduates, you're ready. You have what it takes. You're stepping into a world of extraordinary complexity, but I believe extraordinary possibility. This is absolutely the most exciting time to be alive. And you, our class, the class of 2026, from right here, from Waterloo, are exactly the people the world needs today. Stay curious, think big, take risks. Congratulations, and you make us so proud. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to welcome our Dean of Arts, Alexi Chuyap, to the podium.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alexi Chuyap, and I'm honored to serve as Dean of the Faculty of Arts. Today is a day of shared pride and celebration for you, for your families and friends, and for all of us who have supported you along the way. As graduates at the bachelor's, master's, and doctoral levels, you are marking a significant milestone. Each of you has followed a unique path, and we are deeply grateful that part of that journey happened here at Waterloo and in the Faculty of Arts. You have done hard things. You have faced challenges, academic, personal, and practical, and you persevered. Your presence here today is a testament to your resilience and your success. Your experiences in classrooms, labs, studios, co-op jobs, and fieldwork have engaged your mind, your creativity, and your sense of purpose. They have helped shape who you are becoming as scholars, professionals, and thoughtful participants in a very complex world. And it is a complex world, uncertain, fast-changing, and often unpredictable. It is natural to feel some uncertainty as you move forward. But uncertainty is also where new possibilities begin. Your education in the Faculty of Arts has prepared you to ask thoughtful questions, consider multiple perspectives, and to respond with insight and adaptability. These qualities matter, perhaps now than ever before. So, as you move forward, I hope you carry with you confidence, not only in what you do, but in how you think, how you listen, and in your capacity to keep learning. You already know how to do hard things. On behalf of the Faculty of Arts, I congratulate you. We are proud of you, and we look forward to all that you will achieve. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice Chancellor, I now request that you confer the degrees upon the graduates of the Faculty of Arts.
Would the members of the graduating class please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I present to you those scholars who fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University that they may be admitted to the various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the university, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Heartiest congratulations. Please be seated.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's now my pleasure to welcome your class valedictorian, Tanraj Dulai, to the podium to address our graduating class. Tanraj.
Thank you, Mr. Dean, for that introduction. Mr. Chancellor, members of Convocation, guests, and most importantly, the Faculty of Arts graduating class of 2026. It is an honor and a privilege to stand here before you today. First of all, I believe congratulations are in order. We did it. I know that many of us are used to being quite hard on ourselves. We agonized over missed deadlines and convinced ourselves that every piece of constructive criticism meant a prof hates us. But today is not the day to dwell on what made university difficult. Today is the day to recognize how far we have come. We are not the same people who arrived on residence almost half a decade ago. We are no longer the fresh-faced freshmen who got lost in pass. We are now eligible bachelors, or at least most of us are. I would like to use this as a time to say some thanks. I would like to personally thank the staff and faculty of the Departments of History and Political Science for shaping my understanding of the world. It is thanks to them I will never forget the meaning of the word simulacrum or the importance of strategic triangles. And on behalf of the graduating class, I would like to extend that thanks to every departmental staff member and faculty member here today, because I'm more than sure you've had the same impact on your students as mine have had on me. I would like to thank the University of Waterloo, both for being a great institution and for being black and gold, a set of colors that isn't embarrassing to wear. You will forever have a place on my CV. And I would like to thank the Faculty of Arts, which brings me to something I've been thinking quite a lot about. The arts. What an interesting label. Do you ever wonder why they put us all together? This week, engineering students will graduate to become engineers. Math students have become mathematicians, and science students will become scientists. But us, have we become artists today? At first glance, probably not. We'll leave here calling ourselves historians or sociologists or philosophers or whatever else, each of us shaped by the disciplines we have studied. But I want to suggest something different. What are those professions if not artists? Because across every discipline represented here, we share something fundamental. We interpret, we question, we try to create meaning, and we try to understand people. That is what artists do. We are the arts, not just as a faculty, but as a way of engaging with the world. We argue debates everyone else thinks are over. We tell stories even when nobody else wants to hear them. And we create an understanding that nobody else could. We are the arts. In our art, students of history will often look back at primary resources. A friend of mine recently pointed out something on the diploma we're about to receive. Beneath our names, in a line we will often skim past, that we are admitted to the degree of the Bachelors of Arts with all associated rights, privileges, and obligations. We're very good at celebrating those rights and privileges. Today is for that, and we should celebrate it. It's something worth being proud of. But the obligations are so much quieter. They will not come with instructions, and they will not end when we leave this campus. So what do those responsibilities look like here and now? It's not just to be good people or to make a difference in the vague ways we will often say at moments like this. It is far more demanding than that. It's an obligation we share with the creatives of the world, who are told their work is unimportant or unworthy of investment, only for it to be stolen and perverted for the sake of capital. It's an obligation we share with the scholars of the world, who face shrinking academic freedoms and sometimes threats of physical violence for their research. It is an obligation we share with journalists in Gaza, who risk their lives to ensure the stories of Palestinians cannot be ignored. With all journalists Thank you. With all journalists around the world who continue their work under censorship, intimidation, and violence. It's an obligation to resist comfort, to resist silence, and to resist the easy pull of disengagement. Not because we are morally superior, we're definitely not, but because we are equipped, and being equipped creates responsibility. The world does not need us merely to have studied the arts. It needs us to practice them. We are called to be artists. Please remember that call even after you walk across this stage today. Congratulations, class of 2026, and thank you for your time.
Keep it going for your valedictorian. That was a great speech to start this off. My name is Lucas Ferfaro, and I'm going to be reading everybody's name. I have the pleasure of doing so. Before we begin, however, I would like to share a few brief housekeeping notes to help this ceremony run smoothly. To our guests, we kindly ask that you remain in your seats as the graduate crosses the stage. We got those professional photographers again there to get every moment of this crossing the stage, and they will send you those in the email. And there's lots of photo opportunities for you guys in the celebration that follows. To our graduates, this is your moment. Strut your stuff, have some fun, enjoy it, take it in. You guys deserve it. You guys have worked so hard to get here. This is your moment once again. We will begin with the conferral of doctoral degrees, one at a time, magisteriates, three at a time, and baccalaureates, once again, one at a time. And now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm here to introduce you and present the graduating class for the Faculty of Arts. Oh, there it is. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Nicole Georges. Dr. Emily Grant. Dr. Kristen Lee Hall. Dr. Caleb Lauer. Dr. Julia McNeil. Dr. Karmveer Kaur Pada. University finalist for the Governor General's Gold Medal. Dr. Mirto Provida. Dr. Yadarshana Shivashankar. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Arts. Rebecca Eliana Agu. Alyssa Marie Kathleen Carlo. Ainsley Kathleen Heather Cunningham. Amelia Mackenzie Darling. Jess Noor Danju. Joshua Francis Eisenmenger. Lila Esper Jesse. Timothy Good. Thomas Aaron Grease. Benjamin Robert Hayden. Finnegan Iman Hunter O'Connor. Mariana Iovenko. Alicia Kira Kopka. Xinyi Liu. Ethan Robert McDonald. Taj Matharu. Muna Mohammed. Francis Simone Tao Tao Northeast. Lubna Farron. Haley Ann Power. Samiksha Savant. Rachel Bridget Ann Solio. Emma Lauren Sonneman. Jacob Daniel Tucky. Ananya Vora. Yingjie Xu. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Peace and Conflict Studies. Julie Ann Kenesha Ellis Bradley. Jaden Tyree McGregor. Thubeligile Teresa Mukwalula. Mohammed Moen Udin. Nancy Margaret Williams. And now, Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Public Service. Reem Adnan. Tabassum Ali. Iman Nazim. Faria Bandali. Farwa Batul. Hannah Batul. Zihan Chen. Herline Devgan. Lisa Alexandra, here, one sec. Lisa Alexandra Marie Diwan. Cheers, water. Maria Larni Kibuyan Galera. Aiden Gamses. Eliza Gilani. Gia Gilani. Kenesha Serene Harder. Kenny Day Wong. Nancy Han Hong. Nafisa Reza Hussein. Tahiyat Islam. Megan Ann McEachern. Sidais Mohammed. Joseph Noble Musa. And Malpreet Singh Nagra. Amalak Kaur Pander. Shanika Rajendra Kumar. Jessica Sarah Rindlis-Bacher. Shanika Sivakaran. Tepa Thusiantasis. Gerline Tour. Joel Yaboa. Maria Jameyin. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, 3-year general program, Renison University College. Nicole Sarah Calero. Katharina Paganhart. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors Program, Renison University College. Sam Adair. Uslan Aiden. Denise Mackenzie Bruckelman. Hannah Cassidy Chung. Asia Chloe Dale. Kristen Victoria Jarman. Sarah Michelle Kent. Sarah McGoddis. Anthony Walter Park. Eliza Jane Stanley. Leah Wong. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts 3-year general program. Simon Peter Adams. Vincent Chan. Rachel Elizabeth Kalibaba. Sarah Kutajar. Nina Svyanovich. Shashi Kastora David. Jade Farcoli. Amber Michelle Gockroger. Ken Goff. Nahar Singh Grewal. Bibi Hajraj Jaffarbeg. Damandeep Singh Kung. Caitlin Elizabeth Kearns. Curtis Jacob Claver. Robert Allen Lauren. Caitlin Joanne Lee. Rayanne Lodi. Michael Malott. Jennifer Germaine McGilly. Kieran Larry Ross McKnight Drayton. Brent Seamack. Melissa Ruth Skinner. Janet Elizabeth Taylor. Anushka Wahid. Ashley Laura Mary Walls. Jasmine Sylvia Ward. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts 4-year general program. Parvati Anil Ravindran. Barack Erkbalik. Alyssa Natasha Castellino. Dominique Anne-Marie Olivia James. Martin Little. Orly Penina Kinneret Malka. Michelle Magdalena Mohan. Aisha Rauf. Ireland Paige Smiley. Akshia Suranthiran. Karanveer Singh Ugra. Rajveer Upal. Jing Wang. Naomi Yared. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Wondirel. Ashley Joyce Abbott. Zamir Abdullahi. Tori Abitonoritse Abigore. John Abraham. Layana Abudemeda. Adedapo Daniel Adebiyi. Manal Aftab. Shakir Janeda Maid. Amina Akbar. Ashley Michaela Allen. Asal Al-Mazloom. Abigail Lee Alpa. Shazarad Fendi Al-Shanak. Munem Ramadan Altwer. Rashini Didul Aryaratna. Ananya Aurora. Adriana Artiega. Iman Asad. Zernish Ashraf. Lika Asal. Zoha Amidawan. Allison Marion Baird. Navya Bajaj. Devya Balaratnam. Bhavana Balasubramanian. Aluwatunminu Balogan. Rashina Banerjee. Jasleen Beriana. Nicole Barkin. Jacob Robert Scott Barker. Lena Victoria Barker. Catherine Eileen Barrett. Sean Thomas Barrett. Shayla Bassick. Tristan Robert Leonidas Baxter. Simrit Bedi. Emma Beese. Gabriella Barham. William Thomas Bernier. Ria Benot. Dia Bat. Annika Rahul Bide. Anuja Kaur Miraj Binning. Alexander Brian Babechko. Kamari Ida Bourgeois Riddell. Bourgeois Riddell. Brendan James Bowie. Bowie. I know him. Brendan James Bowie. Braden Mateo Braganza. Savannah Christina Brewer. Haley Rose Broer. Kayla Faith Bruce Lockhart. Mark Alexander Buckney. Emma Bakari. Francine Kyle Denise Buklaklak. Rosie Butar. Devin Tsai. Leitner Calderon. Adam Christian Capitao. François Long Caron. Vanessa Alexis Cayetano. Evelyn Claire Cermak. Jean-Pierre Romain Chambers. Henry Kinchi Chan. Jason Hing Yu Chan. Allison Chase. Newton Laptak Chow. No Sweat Sharon Chow. Larry Chereshki. Samanya Jitendra Chibber. Christy C. Ching Chu. Jatinpal Singh Chauhan. Emily Urshula Chesek. Aiden James Cook. Lillian Elizabeth Corkill. Kirsten Maurice Gordon Cote. Michaela Abigail Crawford. Amy Dorothy Ann Crowther. Shonal Damani. Sarah DeMasso. Emma Dinesh. Brooke Daniels. Laura Isabella Davila Aleman. Harper Davis. Madison Annette De Silva. Tanner Deemer. Heidi Janet Geraldine DeMello. Emre Demirel. Alexander Derry Barron. Isadora Derival. Samantha Rose D'Souza. Pardeep Dalawal. Rosevere Dummy. Ian Dennis Dibski. Emma Joyce Dunn. Camille Davina Dubé. Calista Thea De Sousa. Tenraj Singh Delai. Victoria Lynn Ducio. Caitlin Grace Eberlin. Hajar El Gamoudi. Bronwyn Catherine Sarah Ellerby. Gaida El Refai. Suad Ibrahim Osman Al Sadiq. Charlotte Erickson. Sebastiano Faila. Grace Charlotte Faria. Feliz Kismet Fenton. Blair Grace Fleury. Shaylin Fleddert. Ellis Oscar Ford. Alice Arfolk Alada. Leah Francis Foxton. Cole Milton Jason Fraser. Ashlyn Marie Freiberger. Eliana Galarza. Julia Costa. Kiara Gale. Ade Asefa Gebrehuat. Adil Pratap Singh Guman. Harleen Gill. Kesh Gill. Navneet Gill. Paige Mackenzie Gingrich. Lauren Heather Gonzi. Chloe Irene Margaret Graham. Patrick James Graham. Melanie Amy Groer. Tanraj Kaur Greywall. Hannah Claire Grima. Yashna Grover. Beyonce Guamfa. Erica Hardial. Ayatiman Hassan. Angelina I. Hatana Wallace. Kieran Hare. Catherine Haight. Chen Jingjing He. Tabitha Joan Hengartner. Mason Andrew George Henry. Quinn Chantel Hetherington. Tyler Dane Fernando Higuit. Mariana Incapia Chavez. Eugenia Yuan Ho. Megan Elizabeth Hobson. Miriam Hudaye. Ryan Jody Hodgins. Emma Catherine Hogan. Marina Hude. Shufen Hu. Dina Riley Huang. Jody Hui. Wing Hei Hung. Zachary Jordan Hunter. Zainab Hussein. Hannah Hyacinth. Sandra Irek. Amanda Yin Awamoto. Dever Trevon Jack. Rohan Syriac Jacob. Chelsea Natasha J. Prasad. Harshdeep Kaur Jasal. Amima Jawed. Junwang Jiang. Mulika Jayakantan. Namita Jayakumar. Jisruti Jayapalan. Braden Leander Jonis. Brooke Allison Johnston. Sanam Joya. Janice Yori Jin. Mia Kaites. Ananya Kapoor. Malia Kareem. Sarah Kareem. Catherine Grace Kaufman. Prableen Kaur. Sukhman Kaur. Jordan Rose Keast. Erin Rose Kiveni. Jenna Taylor Kennedy. Pavina Champvang. Aliza Rafi Khan. Anushka Adnan Khan. Suleiman Masood Khan. Ananya Khanna. Rahil Kular. Caitlin Elizabeth Louise Killingbeck. Ashley Elizabeth Angelin King. Annabelle De Gasperis Klein. Ariana Kovacic. DeShannon Koniswaran. Amanda Andrade Horn. Sasha Kurtstick. Abby Kruger. Arul Kumar. Jennifer Lamb. Ernest Lamb. Kylie Brian Lambert. Jacqueline May Larami. Muskan Leroya. Ailey Boyce Lawrence. Katrina Lee. Johnny Joyce Rose Leatham. Christy Josephine Lee. Olivia Lee. Tabitha Jade Lee. Justine May Latinen. Madison Yvonne Lalonde Lennox. Junbo Lee. Shannon Lee. Uje Lin. Luo Fei Liu. Johan Candelaria Livetta. Cindy Lowe. Alicia Khan Lodi. Cameron Maria Loney. Kanal Lethra. Dong Lai Liu. Xingray Liu. Yilin Liu Dolivet. Atish Magiswaran. Aliyah Tehera Mahamud Ali. Katerina Makarenko. Anza Malik. Andrew Dean Maliaros. Amninder Singh Mander. Ashley Marin. Sonia Marquez. Monica Emily Marco. Maria Markovic. Samantha Irene Marquette. Jacob William Martin. Brendan Robert Mason. Benjamin Hunter Mather. Tisha Mather. James Joseph Matos. Owen Edward Maurice. Anna Valentina Maya. Hannah Eileen McCracken. Maggie Miko Diana McDonald. Iman Paul McNeely. Shadrian Imani McPherson. Noreen Mira. Ella Cameron Mills. Alexandra Nadamanard. Erica Ruth Miranda. Sunal Misra. Akash Modi. Amar Mohammed. Mansur Abdul Rahman Mohammed. Jenna Mohammed. Zeynep Mohyuddin. Sinober Momtaz. Marissa Tiburcio Moniz. Ashley Montero. Isaiah Armando Monterosa. Hayden Moon. Maya Munsami. Josh Morris. Sam and Jacqueline Musa. Jacob Moy. Simran Kaur Mucker. Neha Munjal. Olivia Wamboy Moretti. Saram Nadeem. Aryushi Rajesh Kumar Nakum. Mercy Tewa Pizza Nampija. Aislinn Suzanne Naranjo. Nicole Zaruhi Nasser. Jameson Grace Elizabeth Newell. Kelly Nunn. Angelina Wynn. Zamzam Noor. Natasha Irene Nunez. Samantha Munting Obadiah. Bosolo Ogunleye. Adishola Faith Ogosanya. Maria Ojeli. Francis Martin Okezi. Valerie Oyenyechi Omife. Angelina Opazo Tremblay. Bodicer Emanuela Otele. Tracy U. Anahita Auji. Bianca Emmanuel Garcia Pate. Ethan Park. Serafima Parmat. Aaron Pasupati. Minal Jitendra Bhai Patel. Jack Patricio. Jovan Pavlovich. Aiden William David Peterson. Tinley Shea Pippin. Lucia Pereira Vergara. Abigail Alyssa Prasad. Ava Enid Wu Pettingill. Wintao Ni Fan. Jacqueline Pham. Tuing Pham. Marie Philibos. Emma Jessica Philpott. Winnie Fung. Livia Camilla Picado Swan. Laura Ileana Pizarro Gonzalez. Natalia Hina Poyle. Jenna Sidney Porter. Haley Rose Leona Putruff. Brielle Elizabeth Polkinen. Lavisha Puvaraj. Eden Patrick Quinn. Jessica Lee Quinn. Danilo Rebrinovich. Elena Rafi Sami. Harihini Raghuratan. Nazanin Rahimi. Avia Rajan. Aparnasri Marasu Brahmani. Aaron Remdio. Naomi Ramos. Dylan Ajay Jahan Ramsumer. Zania Rangwala. Celia Naveed Ranja. Akshita Rao. Dia Rashti. Dirasiga Ratnasingham. Jade Marnie Reimers. Justin Samrazanya. Ariba Riaz. Kyle Christian Rizzo. Lindsay Robinson. Malia Emily Rosales Grant. Simon Isaac Rose. Kayla Julia Russell. Tiara Adrian Colleen Russell. Caitlin Juan Rustin. Jasvin Ruvendra. Maya Sadaldin. Marisa Said Jasmine Satu. Enarit Corsini. Jamie Sali. Rashani Satyanathan. Ashita Saxena. Isis Kapichia Rupchan. Alexandra Amanda Shiel. Leanne Linda Shutt. Olivia Edith Scott. Rohit Siddhar. Mitra Sitna. Ria Samir Shah. Yara Munisha Shamji. Tiffany Yao Shi. Zheng Xin. Jaeyoung Shin. Madeline Ann Short. Ho Ming Shum. Arini Halima Siddiqui. Esherveer Singh Sidhu. Sophia Sierra. Yusef Paola Sierra. Suvan Dayal Singh. Shruti Singhvi. Tuzar Sivapala Singham. Paige Averill Sudki. Shinwei Song. Alexander Michael Sully. Akshija Sriranthan. Jalen Emmanuel Stark. Callum Daniel Steen. Carolina Stempian. Molly Stewart. William Eric Stewart. Rachel Sue. Stella Sue. Jaden Sullivan. Ria Suri. Alexander Edward Shuttleworth Swarney. Ayana Swice. Aaron Sial. Sayed Amir Reza Tababadier. Sarim Tedesse. Sania Ajay Talwar. Miriam Deborah Tam. Monica Rose Tandock. Zubia Tariq. Sarah Yugita Tawari. Kate Alexis Thackeray. Danish Dayananthan. Shayla Thompson. Denver Brooke Thur. Mackenzie Ashley Tierney. Panit Kaur Tiwana. Rincy Kaur Tiwana. Michaela Hope Towns. Misha Trivedi. Jenna Trotter. Sashpreet Kaur Tut. Maya Umakantan. Jasmina Umarova. Lucia Maria Usia. Udegi Theodora Uwaifo. Khadija Vakili. Nathan Alexander Valentine. Alexander Joseph Vespori. Sanavayani. Ana Luisa Rodriguez Veloso. Stefan Venchelowski. Maya Verma. Riti Verma. Amelia Maria Magliano. Abinaya Vinyas Warren. Darren Vimalakantan. Julia Twee Vivo. Avery Isabel Voisin. Iseogene Ihiomia Wede Ohobor. Afia Wahid. Josephine Waldner Khan. Jonathan Simon Wegman. Sophia Lee Weigel. Casey Ann Wells. Evan Parker Weldon. Aiden Whitehead. Emmy Vojtovich. Emmy Vojtovich. Gavin Gerald Wood. Gregory James Woods. Yu Yang Xiao. Rebecca Shu. Hadia Yaya. Stacy Marie Yan Manfong. Connie Xiao Qing Yang. Daniel Yang. Michelle Yasser. Serena Wing Shun Yip. Laiba Youssef. Grace Yu. Tsi Ting Tiffany Yu. Kayla Zacher. Tasneen Zaman. Leon Ling Yang Zhang. Zhang Nanzhai. Ivy Zhao. Angelina Z. Yu Zhang. Angela Phoenix Joe. Anna Zhivanovich. Zara Zoom. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Human Resources Management. Neha Verma. Candace Nicole Wagner. Thank you for bearing with me. You can do better than that. Make some noise for all of these graduates. Congratulations to the Faculty of Arts.
Mr. Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but were unable to be present at today's convocation.
I confer the degrees in absentia. Congratulations.
Thank you. To our graduates and new alumni, my heartfelt congratulations on this accomplishment. Thank you to all of the family and friends who have gathered here today to join our graduates in this celebration and for supporting them during their academic journey. And to our new graduates, thank you. You now join our global community of more than 260,000 alumni around the globe, helping our institution stay connected to the world around us. Over the years, I have had the privilege of meeting many alumni across life stages, starting with those newly minted at Convocation. I'm always inspired by their big, bold plans for life after university and seeing their accomplishments as they move through life. Waterloo graduates are known for integrating knowledge and innovation across disciplines. They are known for courage, creativity, and resilience. Above all, they are known for approaching challenges in unique ways and uncovering impactful solutions. At Waterloo, we think differently, act with purpose, and work together to make the world a better place. Take the knowledge and inspiration that you have acquired here at Waterloo, as many before you have, and make a difference in the world. As you have benefited from attending Waterloo, this institution has benefited from having you as a part of our community. This convocation also marks my final one as president of the University of Waterloo. Like many of you, we started at this institution coming out of the pandemic. It has been an immense privilege to work together with every member of this community as we move through challenging times. While your next chapters will take you to many places, I hope you, as I will, remain connected to this extraordinary university and to one another. I wish you all the best in the future. And now, it's my pleasure to welcome back Mayangan Henry, Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, to provide the closing.
You know, there's a word in the Anishinaabe language, so we say ani when we meet somebody, but there's a real deeper meaning to that word, and it talks about the light that you shine when I see you. And as you were crossing the stage today, I seen your light shine so bright, and your happy smiles just made everything so nice. Your families that supported you, they were smiling just as much. So it was just like lights in the crowd. Just so happy to see. But you know, in the indigenous communities across Turtle Island, we used to gather at times like this when we had celebrated our young people's achievements. But we kind of did it in a different way. We would gather usually in circles. Instead of sitting in rows like you are, it would be a big circle. And inside that circle is all the people that helped you along with your journey. You know, I think there were times when you were stressed out, you know, doing, you know, work. And maybe there were times when you started thinking of giving up what you decided to do. But your friends helped you along. They gave you that encouragement to be strong and to finish. And today, here you are with all this time behind you, and now you're able to go through this ceremony today. In our circles, we would also bring our elders in because our elders are so important to who we are and where we come from. So they would join the circle of your group, usually a grandmother and a grandfather. They would come into the circle. And they would look at everybody and they would congratulate you all because they're very proud of you. They'd also say that there's a question they want to ask you. And that question is, now that you've have your education and you've gone through all this, what are you going to do with it? They want to make a big suggestion for you, is think about the land that you live on, the water you drink, the air that you breathe, and make sure that whatever it is that you do, you honor all those things because you will have children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren someday. And we want to leave a world that has more healthiness than it is today. So take that profession and look after the planet that we live on because it's so crucial to our existence on this land. And we hope that you can do that. But they also said that there are people that have been in our lives that had to move on to be with Creator because our time ends on this earth at some point. And I'm sure during your time, maybe there was people that had to move on to be with Creator. And we think about them. You know, it makes you sad that they're not here, but it also gives you enthusiasm and inspiration because they are still working toward a better you. When you see the sunshine, when you see the beautiful wind on a hot day, you know, it's almost like they're telling you they love you and how important it is for you to go on and move forward and be strong with the love that they pass on to you. And so that's how our elders would close our circles. We'd have a fire in the center. We would make sure that you're warm, you're fed, you have everything you need. Your friends and family are with you. And they would utter the words that is so important that we forget to use today in society. In our language, we say, Zagidduin, which means I love you. And the elders will always say, I love you. Same with the University of Waterloo. They'll say, I love you because you were so much part of who we are, and together we'll grow as a nation, as a world, as a country. Miigwech, everybody. It was an honor to be with you in your celebration today.
Oh, thank you. One more thing. I'll find the sheet. There we go. My name is Catherine Atchison, Associate Dean in the Faculty of Arts. It is my great pleasure to present an undergraduate student award. The University of Waterloo is very proud to award the Governor General's Academic Silver Medal. This is awarded to the faculty's undergraduate student with the top graduating average. Mr. Chancellor, I request that you present the Governor General's Academic Silver Medal for 2026 to Caitlin Marie Mask, graduating this past fall with a degree in Bachelor of Arts, Honors Psychology with a research-intensive specialization. It is now my pleasure to welcome Vivek Goel, President and Vice Chancellor, back to the podium. No, he's not going to come to the podium, but Caitlin.
There's always a twist. Thank you again, Elder Henry. We're very grateful for your contributions and those of the Cedar Hill Singers to today's ceremony. Let me say we love you, Elder Henry and the Cedar Hill Singers. Now, for all of us here, these contributions are a very important reminder of the work that is underway and the work that still needs to be done in recognizing the historical and the ongoing wrongs perpetrated against Indigenous peoples and the legacy of colonialism still in place today. So please remember that. Now, you're going to join me doing this one again. We have the largest crowd of any of the audiences this season. I'm going to do water, 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 and you're going to do? Fantastic. And everybody's going to do this now with us. Water, water, water.
Lou, lou, lou.
Water, water, water.
Lou, lou, lou.
Fantastic. Congratulations, graduates. It is my pleasure to officially adjourn Convocation. Please rise if you can.